Hi, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Mwasuze mutya, mwasibe mutya, mugamba mutya. Which other language? In Chinese, neha. And which other language? I need to get some other language so that I can at least greet people in different languages. I'm going to try as much as I can to get some other languages that I can greet people. And I don't know which language you would like me to greet. And I don't want to mention people's names here, but thank you so much those ones who have joined our channel for the first time. If you have subscribed, thank you so much for being part of this. Thank you so much for being part of this show. And those ones who are watching us, thank you so much. Like I already said, no pressure. So today I'm going to respond to a couple of questions that people have asked me to respond to, and then I'm going to share what I think is the best things, because a couple of people have reached out to me and asked me why I'm doing this, like, and how do I get time to do this? When do I get time to do this? Because, like, bro, I have a tight schedule. And those ones who have been asking for almost like for the last couple of, like, I think a week and a half or 2 weeks, I've not done any show or I've not released any episode. And yet I promise, like, every week I'll try as much as I can to produce at least like 2 episodes. But based on my tight schedules, and it hasn't been easy, but at least I'm going to make it a point to fulfill my promise. For the last couple of weeks, I've been trying to improve the audio. If you have been watching us, at least now you can hear that the audio is more improved than it was before. Because I got like a couple of comments like saying like the audio, I wasn't audible enough, and I needed to amplify the audio. So yeah, I had to work on that. And those ones who have asked me how I shoot my content, I use a microphone like you see, and I use an iPhone. That's iPhone 14 Pro Max. So it's the one I use to shoot my content. With time, I'll start like shooting the content from outside, like using different areas. I will be moving around to go at least shoot from outside. Though it has been a little bit hot, and it's not easy to shoot content when in a hot environment, and so it hasn't been easy. If you're joining us for the first time, thank you so much for watching Beyond the Noise with Sam. On this platform, I share my experience. I'm born and raised in Africa, specifically Uganda. So I've been in the States for 3 years. I'm a student. So, and I love sharing my experience. I've created friends here. I've met good people. I like the environment. I like the culture. I like networking and connecting with new people, like sharing my experience with people, knowing people's experience for the time they have been here. And it's not easy. It's not an easy experience, but it is what it is. So I'm here to respond to a couple of questions. Somebody asked, why do I do what I do? Like sharing my experience, like shooting contents and whatever I'm doing. So I'll give you a simple answer. Like, it's like I love sharing my experience and I love doing what I'm doing right now. And it's one of the things I love doing, like sharing my experience and also connecting with people, like globally using internet. Because like right now we are in a global village where you have to connect with people in different ways, like most so using the internet, like reaching out to people, like expanding the ideas and sharing experiences. I always want to know how other people are living, how different are they living than the way other people are living. Like I like looking at two sides of the coin, not only one side of the coin. I love looking at the both sides. And then Uh, Somebody said talked about sound like so I've tried as much as I can to improve the sound. Like I said, it's not an easy thing. Like the beginning, there's always those steps, like baby steps. So I've tried as much as I can to improve the sound. Yeah, and I've tried as much as I can to increase also the light, like the light I'm using. I'm trying to improve also the light that I have. Four, I have like six lights here, six lights, just so you know. I wish I can turn the camera, but I use six lights here, and I'm trying to improve also the light. So I think the light is okay, but yeah. And then also somebody asked me which language I used before the first videos. So the language is called Luganda. I know a couple of people like have reached out to me and are like, oh, in the first videos we don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's Luganda. It's okay because I don't know why our language, as in Luganda, has no translations or captions in Google. Mostly, if you're watching a video in Luganda, it can be translated. Like it doesn't have captions like in English, and I feel like they're leaving us behind. So Google and whichever company, yeah, Google tries at least do something for at least people, because people are like, oh, we want to watch your videos once in Uganda, but it has not even captions, and I know it's true because it's not translated. The language is not translated in English. So, Mr. Google, sir, do something, translate the language. Yeah. So today I would like to share some of the things that we Africans or people who come from Africa don't like once somebody says it, somebody does it, or once somebody asks it from us. So like for the time I've been here, I've met people who have asked me, uh, how did you get here? And that's a question that have almost like 1,000 answers. How? Sometimes I love joking, like when somebody asks me such a question, I'm like, I came walking because the question itself doesn't bring out like what the person wants to know. How? Because how is like, how did you reach here? Did you fly? Did you walk? Did you run? Like, did you use the water? Like, see stuff? Yeah, it's a weird question. We don't like it when somebody asks it. Be specific to what you want to know. Like, did you fly? Did you? And then some people also ask, amongst all places, why here? So in the place I live in, people always ask me, why did you have come here? Like I always tell people, I because I have my brother and his family here, so that's how I end up here. Excuse me. So that's how I ended up here. Do you like it? Yeah, I like the place. It's a good environment. I like the sceneries. Like we have a lot of natural resources, like river, lakes, like mountains and other sceneries. Yeah, it's a very good environment. I love it. I love the culture here. So just so you know, I'm in California, so it's a good environment. I like it, though sometimes it becomes hot. Yeah, we can also go in triple digits, just so you know. We go in triple digits sometimes. So it's a very good environment. I like it. And there's some questions I'm being asked, and I'm like, how? Why? Like, what does it mean? Like, if somebody asks you, like, if somebody finds you doing something or at work and ask you, do you love your job? And I've found it like people ask it a lot. I don't know what that means. Like, do you love your job? Like, I don't think you can do a job that you don't like. The mere fact that I'm there, that means I like it. I normally give a political answer, where I said I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to be here. Yeah. So it's, I don't know. I found it weird when somebody asked me that question. I sometimes don't like it. Not like sometimes, but I don't like it when somebody asks me the question, like, do you like your job? It's, I definitely like it. So if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have applied for it. It's something, it's a question that sometimes I feel like it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. And I feel like it doesn't have any specific answer. It's, I know it's a yes or no question, but then it has a lot of explanation to it. If you if I don't know, I don't, if I don't want to answer still, sometimes you can say I won't answer that one. But it's so nice that people ask those questions. But I find it so challenging when somebody asks me that question, do you like your job? So please, we don't like it when you ask it. And then also, like I said, if somebody asks, how did you get here? How? I would have flied. I walked. There are a lot of answers to that. I, like I said, I like joking about it, and I'm like, I came walking. So yeah. And then also when somebody asks me, hey, where do you come from? Like I don't know. I think West Africa, most of Nigeria is more popular than any other country in Africa because like they think everyone comes from Nigeria. And when somebody, mostly some of the time, sometimes when somebody asks me where are you coming from, I normally say I'm from Africa. So why I normally give that answer, because I realize that some people think Africa is one country. Africa is a continent with almost like 55, I think 55 countries, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not quite sure. I don't want to lie on that answer. So, but Africa is a country that has different countries. We have West Africa, we have North Africa, we have East Africa, West, and also Southern Africa. So it's, Africa has a couple of countries, and also different like those countries speak different languages. I think the only, I think in East Africa is where you find the Swahili. So where Swahili is used by, I think few East African countries. That's the Uganda and Kenya. Also Tanzania, yeah. Tanzania and Kenya are good in Swahili. Uganda, like I was saying, that Swahili was born in Tanzania, got raised in Kenya, and also died in Uganda, which I believe is true. Some people also add in Rwanda that he died in Rwanda, not Uganda. So it's, yeah, it's an African thing. It's, sorry, it's an East African thing. So people say it. And then also when people ask me where I come from, I know I tell them, like I said, in Africa. And if you don't ask me the next question, or which part of Africa, when you ask me which part of Africa, I always say East Africa. And some people would always say East Africa, where in East Africa? And I'm like, guess the answer, because there are not very many countries. Within like few minutes, you will have gotten the answer, because the countries are Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi. I think we have Congo now, or Sudan, South Sudan. Yeah. And then also, when you reach in an area and then people look at you like a stranger, I've faced that several times, where you reach in an area and everyone looks at you like a stranger, and their eyes are like, you don't have to be here, you don't deserve to be here. Sometimes it freaks me out and I have to keep moving. Yeah. And one of the biggest challenges I've faced with that, when you get into a meeting and you're the only person. So it freaks me out, but then it takes me back to uh, the saying of, you have to look for the table you want to sit on, and when you sit on that table, make sure you keep the seat. Yeah, it's so challenging when, like, I remember I used to be in class and I used to be the only one in there. It's so challenging. Like if you have never faced that, if you have if you are, if it has never happened to you, you may not understand it. But then it goes back to the mental strength of the person. So sometimes it's hard. It's really hard. Like you reach in a class and then you are the only person who with that race. Yeah, it's so challenging. And sometimes I look at it like an advantage and I'm like, okay, I've worked so hard to be here. If it has never happened to you, maybe you haven't seen it, you haven't faced it, but it's just from the brain. I always feel proud of myself every time I get to any table and I'm there to share or to lead something. So if you're out there, don't put yourself down. Always motivate yourself. I know it's not an easy thing, but it is what it is. It's your moment to shine. So it's not an easy thing. And also, like I said, if so, like the semester started, and this goes to all the international students globally and everywhere. Like there are a lot of challenges they're going to face for the mere fact that you have come to the States, being an international student. Uh, whichever part of the world you are coming from, one, you're going to miss your family. It's going to be there. You will miss your family. You'll miss speaking your language. And I know, like when you get a visa and then you get excited coming here and everything, but there are a lot of challenges that come with it. Some people may not understand it. Like it's one of the hardest thing like any person can ever go through. Like leaving your country, coming here. I know so we're always chasing the dream, like dream of education and changing our lives. But sometimes it challenges and sometimes it teaches you. Like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah. So when you get here, it's a good culture. Try to embrace the culture. Don't be like me. I'm very picky when it comes to food. I don't eat cheese. I don't. And here, almost everything contains cheese. Most of the food contains cheese. Unless you tell them, hey, no, I don't. I don't want cheese. Yeah. So it is not easy. You're going to get challenges. Feel free to ask questions. Like feel free to ask the instructors. Feel free to ask the professors. Feel free to ask the teachers. Yeah. The food will challenge you, the environment will challenge you, roommates will challenge you because also like having a roommate who doesn't speak your language, they only speak English. And then also the culture is totally different. Maybe from your culture, like it's more of in a unity, like one being there for each other. And then this culture is totally different. Some people are quiet, some people are talkative, some people like trust me, you face a lot of challenges, but then all what you have to do is keep strong. Like whatever you face, life has to go on, life has to continue. Hey, be who you are, don't lose yourself. uh there's a point that it's going to reach, you cry, trust me, there are times that you're going to cry, you sit in a corner and then yeah, shed tears, because I know I've seen a couple of international students like coming in. Hey, be strong. And then yeah, you have to know what brought you here. It's schooling. You do the classes. If you can't talk with your counselor and tell your counselor at least for the first semester to get into those easy classes as you get into the culture. It's not an easy one. More so like in fall, because fall it's a bit, sometimes it's a bit cold. Sometimes some places it rains. So yeah, first semester started last week from where I'm schooling from. Fall started and classes are started this week. Fall classes are not so fall and spring classes are not so fast like uh the summer break classes. Those classes run so fast and they have a lot of assignments. So it's a good thing to learn. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching this. If you're watching us for the first time, just so you know, you're watching Beyond the Noise with Sam. On this platform, I share my experience being an international student. I share my experience, the things I've seen, the things I've faced, in America, and also I compare the two sides from things I've seen in America and the things that we do back in my country in Uganda. And today's episodes, I'm trying to share some of the things that I've seen and some of my African friends have told me like, hey, like I also don't like it. Then the other thing, I don't know if it's just taught in school. I think I've shared this before. Or if not, you can, if you've watched some couple of episodes, I don't know if I shared it. I don't know where the smile thing comes from. There's that smile which Americans give when they see you and then they close it. Like, I don't know if it's taught in school or if it's read somewhere or it's just general. Because I've seen it and I've seen it. People have done it like, and I'm like, do they just teach it in school? Like, is it like a class that's being taken or what? Yeah, you like you smile, you like when you are coming, and then you smile, and then you close it. I feel like that's not a smile. Like I don't know what you'll be doing. I don't understand that smile. So I find it so challenging. Yeah. And then also the black people or the black community. More so if you meet a black person in the mall and then you do this. Like, bro, there's some things I don't know if it's just either I've seen it, it's so common. Besides the smiles that the Americans give and then they close it. And then also, and I've seen it, it's so common where you find somebody from your race, most so like black people, and then they shake their head. It's like, I've seen you. Bro, I don't know what that signal means. Whatever it means, it's, I don't know. I also do it. To be honest, I do it. But if you sit down and think about it, I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it means. Does it mean that I've seen you? I also do it, but I don't know where it came from. And I don't know for real, I don't know what it means. I don't know if it means I've seen you. Hey, or it means hey, oh, what's up, man? I don't know. Like whoever who is out there, help me understand that. Like I don't know what that thing means like if African black people meet and like even if they don't shake hands or they don't say hi, when they meet and somebody's in a distance and they look at themselves, they do this or this. I don't know. Is it bounding like yes sir or what? I bro. But man, like some things just natural. I don't know what it means, but I normally also do it, to be honest. Sometimes if I find people in the mall or in a, like whenever I find them, if I go for shopping or doing anything, I normally also do it. Yeah, it's so fun. You just find yourself doing it. It's automatic. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know. And then also, I've met a couple of the people who speak Spanish. And I love Spanish because like people in my country watch a lot of telenovelas, are they called telenovelas? And Spanish is a love language. It's a language I want to learn. I wish I can learn it. I like it because it's the way it flows. It and in my country we call it the love language. So it's it's a good language. I've met a couple of people who speak it. I remember one of my classmates in public speaking used to speak it, and so he every time he used to present, at least he would say something in Spanish, and I used to like it. So it's a good culture as well. I love I because when I got here, there's something it's called bolito. Yeah, I like it, and because it reminds me a lot like from back home. I normally also make something like from that bolito thing, but normally make my own because I don't like beans, so I don't put beans in it. So it's it's a Spanish food that sometimes I like. I like eating. Also, the other thing I wanted to know. So Americans, when somebody says there is food, why is it that food is used as something to pull people to come to an event? Because I've seen it, like in my country, food doesn't pull anyone for anything. Like, you can't convince me to come to your event that there is food, because I've seen it, and because people say it and then they put somewhere down there is food, or if somebody tries to invite you and then also tells you, oh, there's food, what does that mean? Like, from where I come from, if you tell me that, I have a, like, I get out of questions. Does it mean I'm starving? Did you see that I'm starving? Like, you think I don't have food at my place? Like, I don't know. I find it weird because it's so common. It's so common, like they use it here. So when they invite you for an event, they say there is food. And I'm like, what do you mean? Though I don't normally ask it, but I don't know why they say you that there is food, because I didn't tell you that I don't have food at my place. And then if you go for these events, the food they're talking about, I don't know. If somebody says there's food, food means food. You'll find when they have put chips there, there's there's some kind of sauce, and then it's tomato sauce and everything, and then there's cheese, and then there is pizza, like, and then sodas. Yeah, for me it's not food. That's not food. But then if you invite me for an event and tell me there's food, I don't find it cool. Yeah, because if you say it like there's food, I feel like you're meaning it where I'm starving, which I'm not. So it's something I don't understand when somebody says it. So I don't know. You can help me understand it, because I've seen it. People use it a lot here, and they invite you for an event, and then they say, "Oh, there's also food." No, food is not a driving. I feel like food shouldn't be used as a driving factor for me to come to your event. So it's not good. Yeah, it's not good. Then also the other thing that amuses me, why is it that if you ask an American one question, they give you like 1,000 answers, and then they have a lot of explanations? Like, bro, I find it so weird where you ask an American a question, hey, how have you been? How is your life? Dude, this person is going to tell you from when he or she went to bed up to when woke up in the morning and went to school, and even what he did at school. The person will explain to you even things that you have not asked. I it's something that is good, but then also I find it like that's too detailed, because I've only asked you, hey, how are you doing today? How is your life? Here, my life is doing okay. I'm pushing on, and then you stop there. But here, assuming I'm an American, somebody asked me, hey, Sam, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing well. I've been there. Yesterday, I went to the gym. I worked out for an hour. Then from there, I went to do shopping. I wanted to buy some groceries. I don't know if I've said it right. Groceries, hopefully. And then I went visited one of my friend whom I've not been seeing in a while. His wife gave birth, and also from there I went back home. I prepared this good meal. I had some recipes. I've been watching these videos from online, so I prepared the recipe, watching the videos, and then also after eating this food was super nice. I watched basketball game, and then I I went to bed when I woke up in the morning. Bro, that's a lot that you are sharing. It's like you're giving me everything that is in your life, bro. Like, give me, if I, it's one question, how have you been? How is your life? But then you give me all the, like, you give me all the details for me to understand everything. The only thing you have not told me that you are breathing. That how many times you have been breathing, like, within the day. That's too much. I know, because like one time my brother told me, like, Why people do that? Because they want to tell you how their life has been. And then when they ask us who are coming from Africa, if they ask us, we only might give four, like 2 to 3 answers. Hey, I'm doing okay, nothing much. I've been there. Then we stop. So for him, he told me that that means we are keeping something, or we sometimes we are reserving some answers to ourselves, or we don't feel comfortable. Here, people tell you everything, and then trust me, if because even me when I came from Africa, there's a way we sit. We are so humble. We sit and then we do like this, and then we keep quiet. Bro, people here don't keep quiet. People here ask questions. People here talk. Like they will tell you this, they tell you that. Bro, they will tell you try everything that is going on. So, and I don't know, like sometimes I don't know how I can whether I should compliment or supplement or say anything, because I even lose track and don't know what to say. Yeah. Take for example, if an American tell you in a TV show that he or she is watching, will give you all the details, and you also feel like you should watch it, and he'll tell you, bro, you need to watch it, it's super nice, this guy did this that. And then the mere fact the person has told you, it's like you have watched the entire show. Yeah. And I think it's a good way of selling something. But then also the other way, I feel like if you want me to watch it, don't give me a lot of details about it. Yeah. It's it it it's something, I don't know if it's just taught in school or it's just a cultural thing. And I don't say it's good or bad, but it's something that it's been done here. Yeah, it's something that is being done here. Then the other thing, I've seen people like going on those soda machines where people go fill up the entire cup, and then somebody tests it and doesn't, maybe the person has put in Dr. Pepper and then tests it and then test again. Remember, the first year has put in the ice cubes and then pours it and then put in something else. I feel like it's a wastage. Somebody should be there and hold you accountable. Yeah. I found it so challenging. I found it not cool, not good at all. Like I feel it's a wastage. Yeah. Like I've been to Costco several times where I see people like when they go on that machine, they put in like soda or something to drink and then takes it for a couple of minutes and then pours it. It's it's not cool at all. Like I don't know if it's also a culture thing. I don't know if it's something that is taught at school or it's something that people just love doing. Because I've seen it a lot where people buy stuff, taste it, and then pours it, pour it back. So and also things on returning stuff, bro. Like one time I went during Christmas season, so I went to Costco. I used to go to Costco. People buy Christmas stuff like Christmas decorations and everything. Somebody takes it, uses it because it's still having the return period after the Christmas season, and brings it back to Costco for a refund, and they refund that person. So I don't know why somebody would do that, because business wise, I don't think it's a good thing for somebody to do it. Uh, if you buy something like that, you don't need to take it back. I find it so hard up to now. Sometimes I buy stuff and I find that it's not doing what I want, and I find it so hard to take it back. I can't take it back, but people here take back everything, literally everything. So they will get it, take it, use it, and then take it back. To an extent that somebody goes in a shop, buys a pair of panties, go home, tries them out, and then takes them back. Bro, even knickers. Somebody buys a knicker and then go try it at home and then takes it back. Can you imagine that? That's so crazy. Up to now, I still find it hard to take something back. It doesn't matter even if I buy it online, like whatever I buy it, I find it hard to take it back because I think about it like on a business perspective that whoever is selling it, whoever sold it to me also is there to make profit. If I return it, doesn't show, I don't find it okay. Yeah, I don't find it okay. So it's also something that is still challenging me, but I'm still learning it here. So, but I like the fact that there are a lot of laws where somebody can buy something and take it back, because I know sometimes somebody may order something, but then the quality is not to the standard the person needs. You can't take it back. But to my side, I find this so challenging. So it's not easy. And then the other thing that still challenges me, it's that when you buy something from the store and then take it home, and then if time for taking it back reaches, I don't know why people go back when they're taking this product back when they're so hungry with whoever sold it to them, because you went into the shop, you pulled it out yourself, you paid for it, you put it in your car, you went with it, and then you found it that it's not reaching the standard that you want. Why would you be so hungry with the person who has sold it to you? Because you pulled it out yourself. It's not that this person helped you to pull it out. Yeah. So I find it so challenging. It's like buying something online. Because if you go online to buy, let me say you go on Amazon to buy, to purchase, let me say a camera, you read the specifications and everything. I know there's a guarantee, like a warranty that they give you when you're purchasing this product. And then you go home, use it, like you try as much as you can to use it, because and then you feel like it doesn't reach your standard, and then you take it back, and then you put a review that, hey, this product not good, they didn't force you to buy it. You read the specification, maybe you didn't understand it. So I don't think it's a good thing for you to do when time for taking this product back reaches. Yeah, yeah, I find it still so challenging and not good at all. Not good at all. Yeah, it's not good at all. Then the other thing that I find it so cool is the time that where the law enforcement respond to calls, and then I've seen in like couple of accidents where the first responder, when they call, the first responders are firefighters. I don't know why the fire comes fast. Because one time we were with this guy, so he said he's sweating, and then we called 911 because the guy needed an ambulance. So the first respondents were firefighters. I don't know how that happens or why the firefighters come fast before the ambulance. I still don't understand it, but sometimes I need to understand why the firefighters come before the ambulance, because I've seen it like several times. Even when an accident happens, firefighters come and they're one of the first respondents when anything happens. Actually, they move faster than the ambulance, and I appreciate that, because man, those guys are doing a very wonderful job, like serving the community. It's really nice. I wish you guys can train that to some other countries, because it's a good thing. Like I said, I don't understand the concept behind it, but then it's a good thing when firefighters come in fast, and because if there's fire or anything. But I feel like the paramedic, I don't know if firefighters are paramedics. I don't know. Yeah. But hey, if you're watching us for the first time, thank you so much for watching. If this was a plane, I would say, welcome aboard. This is your Captain Sam. But it's not a plane, so welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me where you're watching us from. Tell me what you think about what I'm sharing. Tell me what you think. So what some of the things that you find challenging, or some of the things that you find amazing, or some of the things that you find cool. Yeah. Uh, where I come from, they always say Ugandans are one of the most welcoming people. Uh, yeah, and I've seen that, I've heard that, and that's true. Because I remember when I used to work with Walmart, well, there's a guy who used to come there and used to say, you're the only person I find smiling in the entire shopping mall I used to work in Walmart. So it's good to smile. Like, don't forget to smile, and sometimes put all your problems away. Put a smile on your face. Yeah. If you're joining us for the first time, thank you so much for joining. Subscribe, like, comment. Tell me where you're watching us from. Tell me what you think about the topic. Tell me what you feel about some of the things that I've said. It's okay to agree or disagree. It's the world we live in. We cannot be in the same lane. There's always differences. So it's life. So tell me what you think, and thank you for watching. That's the most important thing, for you to spend your time. Either you're driving your car and you're just listening, if you're watching, if you're listening. Hey, thank you so much. If you're doing your stuff and have your headphone on, you're listening. If you're reading your books, like, hey, keep doing what you're doing. The most important thing is not giving up, no matter the circumstances, no matter what knocks you. Don't give up. Like, keep moving. Yeah. uh if you can't run, crawl. If you can't crawl, so if you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. If you can't crawl, I don't know, but all you have to do, keep moving. Yeah. One foot after the other. One foot after the other. You always reach there where I want. Like, life, so it's not about giving up. And the world is not for the weak. Yeah. It's not for the weak. If you're an international student, like I said, if it's your first time here, it's okay for you to cry. It's okay. It's just cry, bro. Just cry. Sit down, cry, then go to class. Yeah, go to class. And if you're crying, the moment you close that door, leave all your problems in there and go to class, and you'll find them when you get back. Yeah. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to take some water. It's hot out there. Take some water. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching this episode. Whoever who is watching, whenever you're watching us from, thank you so much. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell me what you think. And then also, I know, like, every time I say I'm going to do 2 episodes every week, I find it so challenging. Sometimes I don't do any, but I still have you at heart. And a luta continua. The struggle continues. Yeah, the struggle continues. So if you're watching us today, I don't want to prolong the video. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to prolong the video, because, like, the attention span for any human being, it's less than an hour. If even in class, they always have breaks. Whatever you do, you always have breaks. Even when you're working, you have that moment where you be with yourself and be like, I want to be alone, and then you have breaks. So I should give you a break. And in this break, that means I should break from here and then close this show by saying thank you for watching this episode. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for telling me where you're watching us from. And I'll start asking some. I don't know if people want me to send shout out to them, because sometimes I don't want to mention people's names here. But I've gotten a lot of feedback from people. Hey, Thank you. Yeah, I already said that at least every show. I should close by saying a Luganda word. I should teach somebody a Luganda word. Luganda word. Today, which word should I tell you? Uh, a word I should tell you. I don't want to tell you the words that I hate. Going to the toilet. Ngenda pama. Yeah, going to the toilet. Ngenda pama. Yeah, ngenda pama. Ngenda mukayu kupama. Ngenda, I'm going to the toilet to poo. Ngenda mukayu kupama. Ngenda is going. Ngenda is going. Kayu is toilet. Kayu is toilet. Poop is kupama. Poop is B. Poop is B. B, not B like letter B, but B. Kupama is the activity. Like I'm going to the toilet to poo. Ngenda kupama. Kupama is the activity of pooping. So if you're watching this episode for the first time, thank you so much. So yeah, today I've at least taught you that Uganda word. Ngenda kupama. I'm going to poop. Thank you. If you're watching it for the first time, thank you. Good night, good day, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Thank you. Thank you for watching Beyond the News with Sam.